On Twitter?
Not yet.
Let me get that out.
Let's share it on Twitter.
What up, guys? We're obviously here at the LA Auto, the convention center. Gonna go check out some cool Toyotas and Hondas.
You gotta post it on Twitter. I think you'll stop streaming if I do.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna just post this link on Twitter, guys, real quick. Please excuse me.
And Instagram.
And Instagram, so give me a second. But yeah, we're basically here at the auto show today, and we're gonna get some pretty cool looking content. We're probably gonna start over here. Ooh, we got Hyundai, we got all the China brands, love it.
Hyundai's not China.
Whatever.
Hyundai's South Korea.
Now, if you guys remember, over the summer, we saw this, the Hyundai Ioniq. I believe it's 5, maybe it's 6. Hyundai Ioniq 6. So just take a look around and show the people. This is supposed to be the competition to the Model 3. Now, the thing is, the front is very questionable. Let me go post this link real quick, and maybe you can go ahead and talk about the car.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is South Korean engineering right here. The Hyundai Ioniq 6. It's a good-looking car. We can get a quick look inside. So we can take a look at the front area right now. It has a huge screen. Very simplistic front area, almost like Tesla. Pretty nice looking car.
All right, guys, so this is supposed to be, again, competition to the Model 3. I think it's okay looking. The back's not too bad. The front looks a little strange, but it's definitely going to gain traction just like the Ioniq 6 did, or 5. I get them confused, the SUV. But if we head over this direction, we'll see the new Toyota Prius. Now, not fully electric, but Toyota has definitely mastered the art of the hybrid drivetrain. So if you want to take a look at this, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not really a Prius guy, but I mean, if you guys like the Prius, it is what it is. It's probably a little, aerodynamic. It's a very economical vehicle, for those who aren't really able to charge every single day and own a completely electric vehicle. This is pretty convenient. And in terms of cost, with electricity prices continuing to go up, it might actually be cheaper to run a Prius, which is a very, very, very energy efficient vehicle, over a traditional EV that's heavy and all that other jazz. But we can go ahead and take a look at the Toyota lineup because everybody loves Toyotas, right? Just kidding. So we have.
Hey, they're reliable. Don't talk smack about Toyota.
Yeah, they are reliable. Oop. So over here, we have the old gen Prius with the ski racks because that's what Prius owners be doing. Jokes. This is obviously Toyota's big venture with hydrogen-powered vehicles. I personally don't think the design is too bad. I think it's a pretty luxurious car. I'm not exactly sure how much it is. Yeah, I mean, the engineering behind this car is extremely impressive. That's something that people don't really appreciate, but the nature of hydrogen-powered cars is just stupid in terms of the energy that goes into developing the hydrogen gas, and transporting it is also not very safe and not very good for the environment. But if you want to take a look at the interior is pretty clean. It's a Toyota at the end of the day. That's pretty much it. I don't know, should we head left and then go around, or do you want to go right and then around?
Let's go right around.
All right, that's fair. So yeah, guys, I mean, you got Toyotas and you got a minivan for if you got kids, but I'd probably be in a Raptor or a Cybertruck instead. Now you got Toyota's racing division over there. Damn, Toyota got a pretty big booth this year. I'm more interested in these trucks though. So these look like they're possibly beefed up Land Cruisers, for those of you who can appreciate the Toyota Land Cruiser. These are legendary vehicles. Now this one is a monster, a monstrosity. God, Lord. Yeah, this one's pretty cool, guys. Those look like what, 37s? Yeah, this truck is built. It's a right-hand drive vehicle too. That's very, very, very interesting. And that one's a 6-wheel drive car. I didn't even notice that.
But 6-wheel drive car over there.
Yeah. I
That's
guess, yeah,
a big boy.
Let's continue straight. You'll see, I think this is the new like GT86, whatever, the Ricer car. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. Over there, you obviously have a Supra. Now this one looks kind of built. If you look, it got some drag radials on the back, some slicks, and possibly some bead locks. So this says it's a 10-second car. I'm not really surprised. So this is like, obviously the BMW platform. You have the B58 engine, which is bulletproof to an extent. That car can handle a lot of power. You know, you see it in the M340 and a lot of different BMW models. But again, this is just a BMW with a Toyota badge on it pretty much. But the setup's pretty nice. I messed with it. Got titanium exhaust. Now, yeah, we just got some junk over here, but we can appreciate the Supra over here, this all black. Not a fishbowl, but these weld wheels, man. If you see this on a car, you better just stop because it's probably gonna destroy you.
It's probably gonna what?
It's probably gonna destroy you. You're gonna get gapped, bro. It's a drag radial on a Supra too. But yeah, titanium exhaust. It says Titan Motorsport. Did the exhaust. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. 10-second car. But yeah, let's go ahead and make our way over to the Nissan booth. I'm not really excited about it. Much rather just stick with the Porsche theme. But I think we might run into like BMW and other stuff over here. So maybe we might just zip right on through because I don't really care about this. We can go check out, I know Nissan has a new electric car. It's not that, I don't know what that is.
That's a Toyota LQ, baby.
I believe their electric vehicle can be seen somewhere over there, but they probably have a prototype somewhere here. Ooh, damn, Nissan doing it right, bro. They're giving out free food.
Yeah, this food it smells good, guys.
Yeah, that thing looks like it's busting. But
look at the line for the food.
That's not important. Let's go this way and check out any new additions to the Nissan fleet. Now, you know, you got the Pathfinder, you got the Armada, but this is the gem that everyone's very, very interested in. You can see they're doing an interview over there because they're way more professional. But this is the all-electric Aria. I think it's a pretty cool car. They developed it pretty
Aria
fast.
or Araya?
I don't know, and I don't care because I will not buy this car. Now, obviously, there's no space in the front for storage because they're not Tesla. They can't get the engineering right. It's not as easy as just throwing a battery in there, you know, but it does seem to be a pretty standard vehicle. It's gonna meet the needs of most people. A lot of people just want an electric vehicle with space that can take them from point A to point B efficiently. I don't exactly know the specifications of this car. I don't know the range. I don't know charging curve, all that kind of stuff. But it definitely is a very, very, very interesting vehicle. Let me know if you guys would cop something like this. It looks like a lot of EVs are adopting this theme where you can put aero covers on and then they just snap right off. That's very interesting. You know, build quality, paint, all looks pretty solid, but we have probably, here we go. We have another example right here of the Aria. Looks like there's different trims and whatnot. Now, this says it's a pre-production unit. The interior looks okay. It's a Nissan, but I feel like these, I don't know, is this a Korean company?
Nissan is Japanese.
Yeah, these Japanese, Koreans, like they're leveling up. Their cars are going from like reliable and practical and affordable to reliable, practical, affordable, and luxurious a little bit. I can't lie, it does look pretty nice. I don't know how reliable they'll be in the EV niche because they mastered the nature of the gas-powered drivetrain. But Tesla seems to be ahead in terms of like reliability and all that kind of stuff. Simplification of the electrical system. With this though, we'll see what's to come. But I don't know, out of these two paint colors, I'm really liking the gray. The blue looks cool, but let's head over to something more interesting again. I'm not saying that's going to be Honda, but for those that are watching, I'm not sure if you guys are just EV enthusiasts or just car enthusiasts, but
Does Lexus have an EV?
I think they do in the middle.
Let's go check out the Lexus EV.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Lexuses because I don't really care about it, but I mean, these Lexus race cars are pretty cool.
Is the plural of Lexus Lexuses or Lexi?
I don't know, but if this is I wonder if this is wrap or paint. We're about to find out.
This is a cool color, guys.
Yeah, I think this is RX. I think this is gas. Can't lie. But wow, this is paint.
I think a lot of
Lexus?
girls would dig this color.
Dude, I'm just shocked that this is a paint job. Lexus, see, I'm telling you, they're leveling up. This would traditionally be a paint job that you'd see by like Lamborghini, maybe BMW, but now Lexus is doing it. I'm pretty sure it's not. Actually, guys, I'm wrong. It's wrapped. It's wrapped.
How do you know it's wrapped?
I know.
The wrap expert, right?
I'm the wrap expert, guys. But you can see these door jambs are wrapped too in satin black. So if we look very closely, you can see the seam. And if you look in this corner, it's a little wrinkled up.
That's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap.
Wow. Even Lexus is wrapping their car. Now let's look at this, dude. This thing's a beast. This car is something you'd see in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. They got those in Armenia.
Yeah.
They like those like big Lexuses, big Toyota, like Land Cruiser. Now this one has some HREs on it. This setup's nice. To see carbon fiber and red interior on this quote unquote mom car is pretty sick, but this thing's gonna run you like probably 120 grand at least. I really like how it looks.
It looks pretty mean in the front, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what the MPGs are on this, but man, they got 3-piece wheels. Woo. Take a look at the interior.
Let's take a look inside, guys.
I'll tell you, these cars are nice. I mean, to be fair, like that infotainment system was kind of embarrassing for a car of this year, but it has carbon fiber on it. It's like a carbon fiber wide body kit. I'm actually kind of confused.
What's confusing?
It has these flares. I don't know if it's OEM or aftermarket.
Interesting.
It has a carbon diffuser. They just turned this like mom car into like a race car. I really like it though. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the Lexus. I don't really think they have anything going on interesting with like EVs. That's whatever. We can go check out Honda over there just to get that over with. See if they have anything interesting. I see a car that has mint wheels on it.
Ooh, this convertible Lexus is not bad.
Yeah, I know someone with one.
What's the model name on this?
I think it's like an LC500.
Yeah, it is. LC500.
All right. This what?
Checking out our other boys from Japan, Honda.
Yeah, our boys. The Civics, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Nissan Leaf. That car is junk. But this car was that car that we were checking out earlier, the Aria. But this was tastefully modded. I sort of like the little the theme going on the wheel and tire setup. This is just an interesting car. You know, it's set up for probably being a more coastal vehicle.
Is this custom or can you get it like this?
No, it's custom. Yeah, man. The setup's pretty nice. The wrap job was done pretty good. I'll give them that. Yeah, wheels and tires, man. Oh, it's a right-hand drive vehicle, so this car is actually from Japan. That's pretty insane. So that's why the wrap job looks so good, because it wasn't done in the States. Ha. Wow. Oh, wrap police.
Wrap police.
Look over here.
Uh-oh.
They messed up on the wrap, so they had to do a patch.
Damn.
That's kind of ghetto.
Guys, if you hit up Empire Wraps in LA, if you're in LA, that won't happen. Empire Wraps is
They
top
messed
of
it
the
up
line.
here too. And down here, it's kind of ghetto. Man, these Japanese people don't know how to wrap a car.
Yeah, Empire Wraps will hit you up. Empire Wraps will do a good job.
Hit me up, slide in my DMs.
Yeah.
If you're a female, you could also slide in my DMs. We could talk about other things though. It doesn't necessarily have to be about wraps. But let's carry on. This is actually...
So we pretty much looked at all the Japanese cars.
No, we did not actually. So this is a Nissan 370Z, or it could be a 350Z. This platform has been very, very popular over the past decade or two. It's known to be a very affordable sports car, and it's very balanced. Now, again, I think it might have like a 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder. The design is pretty cool. I'd say like the older ones always look pretty riced out, I guess because they're older vehicles. But if you want to take like a 360 look of the car, it's good for what it is, but it's just not my type of thing. I think it looks okay. Would I daily one? No. I think it's probably like for like an 18-year-old, something like that.
How much do you think this costs? Like 40,000?
Probably. I'm sure they have I mean, again, this is like a fully spec'd one, but they probably have entry-level ones that start at around like 32,000, if I had to guess. The blue interior is pretty cool touch, and that's sort of where I'm getting at with these Japanese and Korean automakers. They're all of a sudden adopting things that the Germans did and Lamborghini did, which I guess Lamborghini's kind of German because they're owned by Volkswagen, which would be doing like crazy and bespoke interiors, not saying it's necessarily bespoke, but you would never think this car would come with the option to get a blue interior. That to me is pretty interesting. So hopefully Tesla can adopt something like that too, because why not get a blue interior?
We got Chevys over there.
But yeah, as we take a look around, we can see you got Hondas, probably Civics and stuff. Not too interesting. Then we have Volkswagen. They have the ID4 and stuff like that. What you guys would probably be interested is that ID Buzz van. So Volkswagen came out with a van, finally, that's fully electric. It's called the ID Buzz. That's what we're gonna go check out now. That's what everyone's checking out. I think it's pretty badass. Would I buy it? Absolutely not. But there's a market for it. Is the Volkswagen badge big enough? I don't think so. I think it could be a little bigger. I'll probably take a picture of this right quick. It was pretty nice.
Is it fully electric?
It is a fully electric van. There's actually one over there too. I don't know. The two-tone's pretty hard. I can't lie. But it's like a van. Why would you want a van?
Yeah, it's a soccer mom car.
No, a soccer mom will drive like an X6 or like a GLS or something.
Yeah.
A G63.
Well, some people are just big fans of Volkswagen and only drive Volkswagens.
Well, I guess, but
Try this.
let's just walk right through. You want to take a look at the rear, maybe look at the cargo space a little bit. It's weird. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. But let's continue on over here. We have the Genesis stand over there. There's a lot of music, so we'll go back there once the music drops a little bit. But let's see what Chevy has in store. I'm sort of interested. I know that they have an EV Blazer. I know that they also have the Volt, don't care. Something like that. I think it's a Volt. Don't know where it is though, but it's Chevy. They obviously have to throw their big old American trucks right up in your face. I'm sort of a Ford guy, so don't kill me. But let's see.
You think this could help you pick up girls in the countryside?
Absolutely not. I would need a F450 diesel.
For the countryside?
I would need a dually. This ain't a dually, this is a single rear. Yeah, back home in Alabama, we only do dualies.
Damn.
But it's kind of interesting. I don't know where their electric cars are. Oh, I think it's over there.
Oh, we got...
Now that's kind of cool. You should show that. So obviously, all these automakers are really pushing their EV stuff. So if you take a look, Chevrolet, it says SCH-EV Relay. So they're really like emphasizing the EV stuff. And they have a new battery platform, which would be up there, the Ultium. That's the battery composition or the battery chemistry that they're investing billions of dollars on. It's pretty cool. I mean, we could go ahead and take a look at the billboard if we wanted to and stuff. But I mean, here we have the all-new Blazer. It's a very
electric.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular platform. Is it for is it for a lot of people? Sure. It's hopefully going to become an affordable everyday EV. But it's really interesting, guys, because this is the start of a something big, the start of the future of electric cars. We need to go over there.
Check out the VinFast.
No,
Why not?
that truck is the all-new Chevy. Man, I'm blanking. It's Chevy's pickup truck that's fully electric.
Okay.
This is a Silverado. So Silverado is a very, very popular platform, just like the F-150, just like, you know, it's just a standard American pickup, but it's fully electric. This is pretty cool. I would maybe take a look at the plaque and show the viewers the specifications of the truck.
It's a pretty good looking car. Truck.
Yeah, it's a really cool looking truck, I can't lie. Would I take this over a Cybertruck all day long? Because the Cybertruck doesn't exist. But let's actually go around to the rear. There's a really interesting feature about this truck. So obviously,
I would take a Rivian over this though.
wait, no, just wait a second. So this truck obviously has big wheels, it's electric, it's gonna have like 300 miles of range, which is pretty interesting, at a minimum. I don't know if it's gonna be spec'd with two or like different trim levels. I know like for the Rivian, they have the big battery pack and then there's like a smaller one. There might be, like how many battery packs does the Rivian come with?
That I'm not sure about.
Okay, a Rivian customer has no idea about the car that he's buying. But if we take a look at the rear of this truck, this is what everyone has been super interested in. I've personally never seen a pickup truck where the rear seats fold down. You can physically take out the rear glass and then you just basically have a ton of space. So this would be really cool. Maybe you want to go on this side. This would be really cool for like camping or if you want to haul a big load. It literally goes into the cabin.
Damn, that's a
all
lot
the way
of
to
room.
the front. Yeah. So this is actually pretty cool. Now I wonder if they're going to run into issues in regards to, I don't know, is it weatherproof, you know? Because the glass can easily come in and out and then seals are gonna go bad faster. So this is something that I would be interested in personally. But we should be able to actually go in and take a look if you want.
Yeah, we'll go in and take a look right now.
Cameraman needs to be more stable. Wow, this truck is crazy.
Let's take a look at.
Touching or sitting, but feel free to look.
Let's take a look at the interior. Huge screen. Pretty cool infotainment system. I don't know if it's better than the Rivian's infotainment system, but this color is pretty nice. I don't know if you could call this color midnight blue or dark blue, but it's a pretty nice color. And this is what we were talking about with the extended bed. The bed of this truck could go inside and you could carry a lot of load with this. Really good if you're in construction, if you're carrying a lot of heavy loads.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the
Really
Blazer.
good car. Really good truck, I mean.
Thanks. So this is the all-new Chevy Blazer, and that's actually an Equinox. So Chevy's slowly expanding their platform of electric cars, and that's really, really, really exciting. Now this one has red interior, which again, even Chevy is getting with the times of spicing up the interior a bit, you know, making cars look cool. This car looks pretty decent. It got a two-tone theme going on. That car also has a two-tone theme going on. Now, how many of these two-tone vehicles are actually going to be produced and go into production, I'm not exactly sure. But we can go ahead and take a look at the rear of this Equinox. Starts at $30,000. Two-tone configuration, you know, again, pretty cool. It's an electric car, so I doubt it's going to be anything crazy. This is the all-wheel drive trim.
There'll probably be a huge dealer markup on it, though. It won't be 30,000.
Early on, yeah, but like the current nature of the automotive market suggests that these cars are going to get pushed out rather early, and I don't know if the demand is really going to be there because Tesla is dominating the market of EVs with the Model Y. Now this one starts at $30,000, but it's probably going to just be a rear-wheel drive variant with like 200 miles of range. That's what I'm guessing. Can charge to 100%, stuff like that. So, and again, you still have to deal with legacy automakers and dealerships with markups and scams, and they just need to adopt Tesla's model of being able to go on your computer, purchase the vehicle, and then it comes to your house. It should be streamlined like that. You know, Amazon has figured it out, Tesla's figured it out, and legacy is just a little bit behind, but that's okay. Why don't we go take a look at this side of the vehicle. The rear, honestly, doesn't look too bad. And you know I'm not lying because I'm gonna take a picture of it. I haven't taken a picture of, did I take a picture of any Hondas or anything?
Not sure.
I don't know, this is a cool picture though. We got the Silverado in the background. But yeah, this car's pretty cool. We obviously have a Bolt over there. That's, it is what it is. Do I like it? No. Is it an efficient vehicle? I mean, it's electric. It gets you from point A to point B. It's affordable. And that's all that really matters. I mean, the charging curve sucks. I think it caps out at like 50 kilowatts. But that's okay. So if you see one of these guys clogging up a 350 stall at an EA, would I be mad at them? Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, this is VinFast. VinFast seems to be another automotive startup. They have a massive booth at the auto show, so they clearly have money to spend. I know nothing about these cars. They are probably going to get annihilated by the Aria and the Equinox and the Chevy Blazer, if we're being honest. But take a look at, try to show the inside of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a massive screen in there. Again, this is probably a prototype.
Oh, it looks like a Tesla Model 3.
The interior, like, they made an effort to make
with the one screen.
They made an effort to make the car not look dated, but I still feel like it looks dated. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like a 2014 car.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the issue. That's why startups are not easy by any means, and that's why most automotive startups go bankrupt. Tesla was probably, or yeah, like even Rivian with their success are likely to go bankrupt.
Rivian might be bought out.
They might be bought out, and the debts are going to be renegotiated. But at the end of the day, they're losing like $700,000 or $800,000 per car.
I have a feeling Tesla's going to buy out Rivian.
Heck no. They have the Cybertruck platform. Why would they need to do that? Let's go ahead and take a look at, or we still need to continue down that way, right?
Hyundai.
Yeah, but was there a booth over on this side?
Let's go see.
Are you still shaking a lot?
Nope.
Yeah, so guys, I don't know shit about VinFast. This is another one. I know this one's yellow. That's pretty much it though.
We could stop the stream now.
No, you might as well just keep it going, no?
Keep it going?
Yeah. Because then once it gets uploaded, people can basically tune in with the commentary if they liked it or if they don't, and you can pretty much see everything. But this is a car that doesn't look too bad. Don't know what it's called. It's VinFast. Paint is very sparkly. It's pretty spacious. Let's see if one of these monitors will tell us a little something, but there's a little bit of storage space in the front of the vehicle.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Could you tell us a little bit about this car and maybe the brand?
Yeah, sure. So, VinFast is based out of Vietnam. We are the largest car brand within Vietnam as well. We are owned by Vingroup, which is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that owns 20 other businesses on top of VinFast. VinFast is the first company ever in history to fully convert from everything to gas-powered to EV. The U.S. market cars are only EVs. We have 4 models as of right now. This is our VF9, which is our largest model. It's a 3-row, 6 or 7-seater, depending on your configuration of the vehicle. Our VF8, which is the blue car on the far side over there, is our 5-seater, 2-row, mid-sized SUV. And that car.
These are all electric?
All electric, correct.
Could you tell us maybe like some of the technical specifications, like battery capacity, range?
So for this one in particular, just because it's in front of you, I think it'd be easier. It starts at 272 miles of range.
At 100%?
At 90%.
90%.
And then it goes all the way up to 369 miles at max with
It's not bad.
enhanced battery and all that stuff. And
Okay.
if you're at 10% of your battery and you charge it to 70%, that takes 28 minutes.
Okay,
On a
so it
level
has on a level 2 or a fast charger?
Level 2.
So what can it take? 48? Does it take 48 amps or does it take more?
It can take more.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna
this
go
could,
around filming, but you guys can take the car.
all right, that's fine. Dang, okay, so that's interesting. And do you know, like, in terms of pricing, what we're looking at?
So for this particular one, it starts at 72 and it goes all the way up to 91,
That's,
depending on your configuration. And on top of that as well, this is the bigger car, so it's gonna be slightly more expensive just because there's more material.
what's your cheapest car start at, and what are the specs on that?
EF8. The car on
blue
the other
one?
side, because we only have those two options right now. The two
Okay.
cars in the middle, you'll see 2024. They're going to be 2024 model years.
Okay.
I do not know pricing of those vehicles.
Okay,
No one
okay.
has told us,
Okay.
nothing like that. But the VF8 starts at 47, goes up to 57.
Are these cars built in Vietnam?
Correct.
That's interesting.
We are going to be moving our manufacturing plant to North Carolina as well in 2024.
Yeah.
We already bought a manufacturing plant there for a cheap price of $2 billion.
That's not bad. Yeah,
So
discount.
it's all going to
Yeah.
be made in America. It's all going to be built here, and it just won't be American owned.
That's very interesting that a company would start out at Vietnam, just because Vietnam doesn't really have cars, right? They have like
Yeah.
scooters. And,
Yeah, exactly. And it's actually very funny you said that. VinFast makes mopeds as
Makes
well,
sense.
and they do transport like for public transport, so buses and all that kind of stuff as
Okay.
well. So it's more about transportation as a whole, not just the cars,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
And do you guys have an idea on when
What?
you'd start allowing the press to start, I don't know, reviewing the cars and whatnot?
You know, I really wish I could give you an answer
Okay.
on that because I would like to know. I
Yeah.
would like to know what people think. I haven't even driven one yet.
Okay.
Like,
Is there a way we could like maybe get your contact? Someone reach out to if we wanted to
do
share this, do a review or share it on our
review?
platform.
Yeah. I don't have the most clearance right
That's
now.
fine, that's
So just wait right here. What was your name?
Jean-Claude
Jean-Claude Pierce.
Pierce. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 rows. Is there a row in the back? Pretty nice green color. You don't really see this
So-
green shade of green on a lot of cars.
Yeah, so my homeboy Pierce, I'd asked him when the press is going to be able to start reviewing these vehicles. And I don't know if you guys heard, but we don't know the pricing of like the cheaper cars that are over there. I already forgot the name of it. But this is supposed to be like one of their bigger size, more luxurious cars, whatever. It should do, he said 270 miles at 90%. At 100%, it could probably do, he said 360, 370, which is kind of strange. He also said that the car can charge from 10% to like 70% in 28 minutes on a level 2. Now, I think he meant a fast charger, but if that can be done on a level 2, that'd be kind of insane. And they don't know the technical specs of like battery capacity and stuff, which is fine, but this company is based out of Vietnam. They're confident that they could break into the US market. I'd be interested to see. I mean, it's an interesting looking car. Didn't really like the cheaper looking models. I mean, again, they're prototypes, so once it goes into production, it's probably gonna look a little different. But overall, it's not a terrible option. It's nice that the EV space is starting to become pretty competitive and that it's gonna force legacy automakers to really start pushing their capabilities and their potential. But yeah, they're going to open up a plant in North Carolina for the small cost of $2 billion. But I'm gonna take a look on my phone right now and post about VinFast because they deserve to get some exposure.
Should we end the stream?
No, I feel like we can keep it going, honestly. We can keep it going until like we can reach every, like once we get to, I guess the Polestars and stuff, then we can effectively end it. But I think there is another section where there's going to be like BMW, Benz, Range Rover. That is somewhere. I don't know where it is though. We need to sort of figure that out. But yeah, so homeboy was supposed to stop by and give us a contact information for who we need to reach out to. We could just reach out over email or something. Let's just go head over to the Polestar booth.
Here, check the map for Benz and BMW.
No, I'll do that later. We have more important things to focus on. I don't know what that is, but it's maybe something you want to film.
Hyperion.
Yeah.
Looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about this car.
So we can go ahead. We can take, yeah, Hyperion seems to be a space theme.
Someone asked in the chat if we'll go to any of the live events. They said Kia starts at 12, which is right. Kia's right over there. Yes, we'll be at the live event and we'll live stream that too.
Yes, so that event will start at 12:05. We will be there for that, and we appreciate you guys letting us know that it starts at 12, because we might have forgotten. But in the meantime, we can go ahead and look at the Polestar booth while we wait for the Kia event to start. You know, Polestars are pretty cool cars. They've been pretty successful in what they do. I think they're backed by Volvo. I'm not 100% sure. But they're very, very simple cars. I mean, they're a little expensive for what they are, I think. I think they're like $70,000, $80,000 car. Would I rather have a Model Y? Possibly. I'm sure the charging curve is far better. But these cars are a little sportier. You can see this one has like some carbon ceramics. Why would you need carbon ceramics on a Polestar? Again, I'm not really sure, because carbon ceramics are expensive. It's gonna drive up the cost of the car. And it's like, why? You really just want an EV at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean,
GMC's over there.
that's fine, but I don't think they have anything electric going on. Ooh, they have a Hummer. Never mind, let's go.
Let's go check out the Hummer.
Yeah, the Hummer.
We have a couple more minutes before the Kia event starts.
Yes. So the Hummer EV is a badass truck. There's a crazy markup on it. I'm surprised it's not getting that much exposure, but it's a Hummer at the end of the day. And it has like a 215 kilowatt hour battery pack. So unnecessary. Pretty expensive to run. Ooh, there's more EVs over there. But we can go ahead and look at this Hummer EV. We're hoping on being able to get a press vehicle so we can make some videos on this Hummer EV. But you know, these tires are massive. They're probably like, oh, these are interesting. It looks like the tires in the front are different than the back.
Are they?
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this just screams America. This is something that I'll probably look into acquiring next year, because I'm not going to pay a markup on this. But this is, yeah, again, an Edition 1. It's just a massive truck. I think it's like 9,000 pounds, something crazy like that. A 200 kilowatt hour. That's like 4 Model 3 battery packs put together. And I think it gets, I mean, I think it'll do like 1 or 2 miles per kilowatt hour. I kind of like the two-tone theme. It's pretty interesting. I don't know exactly when the other trims are going to be released. They're still working on the Edition 1s. If you take a look at the front end, when you actually charge this vehicle, I'm sure you guys know if you guys are EV enthusiasts, it actually tells you the state of charge through the headlights. Sort of like how, I mean, Rivians will flash green, but this one will physically tell you like how full the battery is.
That seems like a security risk. What if
all I know,
someone chasing you down sees that you don't have a lot of charge?
it's just funny to think about. Even if you have like a level 2 charger at home, 48 amps or something like that, this car is probably still going to take like 20 hours to fill, which is kind of absurd. But I like absurd things, so that's okay. Now, actually, there's an F-150 Lightning in the back. That's whatever, guys. This Lordstown, whatever, the car looks like junk. It looks like junk. I don't really care about it. It's cool. Like, these seem to all be EVs. Here we have
the Cadillac
Lyric.
Check out our video test driving the Lyric. We have video on our channel.
We do have that. If you want to take a look, I guess these cars all won awards. So this is the utility vehicle of the year.
It's a finalist.
So for you guys hating on the Lyric, why don't you go take a look at this? I don't see a Model Y over here. Just saying.
The Lyric's pretty nice, guys.
I don't want to get canceled, but
we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real.
Yeah, and so
the Lyric's nice.
This Genesis GV60, I can't lie, I like it. If this had a salmon-colored wrap, I could mess with it. The only issue is that it is very overpriced. It's like $70,000 or $80,000. Am I gonna spend that on this? No. Does it look sporty? A little bit, kind of cool. Again, another utility vehicle, the Kia EV6. Pretty cool looking car. It's a charging monster. This car can pull 250 kilowatts, and it's a good car for what it is. I'm pretty sure for the price, I think it's probably like a $50,000, $60,000 car. It's pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it's a Kia. Not sort of my style. waiting for BMW Benz to figure something out, but here we go. We have the 350Z Nissan that we had checked out earlier, all the way on the other side. You can see it has a Tennessee manufacturer plate. It's a cool looking car. I think it's going to become ricey pretty soon once the right people get their hands on it. Over here again, an EV6, a Grand Wagoneer that kind of looks like an R1S. In my opinion, some people might disagree, or we can agree to disagree. But yeah, we have the EV6. Hopefully Kia can come out with more variants of this electric platform, because it's a good car. And they developed it pretty quickly, whereas like, you know, Tesla took 10 years or so to really develop the Model S. But then again, they were the first to do it, so I can't really give them a lot of slack for that, because it's because of Tesla that we're seeing all these EVs pop up everywhere. But we're headed to the Kia booth. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be presenting, but we need to find a spot that we could give the viewers a good view of what's going on. That's what we're going to need to do right now.
Yep.
It starts at 12:05. It's 12:02. So we can go ahead and take a look at that Kia over there while we wait. Okay, go ahead and show the people that one. What's this?
We got a Kia SUV right here.
I don't know what it is though. Go to the rear.
I don't know if you can call it a crossover.
I don't know if it's gas or electric.
It's the Nero EV Wave.
Wow, so it is fully electric. Nice. Really interesting how it's like, I'm not gonna say it's two-tone, but they have that little like gray strip on the quarter panel, I guess you could call it. It's not even a quarter panel anymore because it's not really connected, but Kia Niro, you know, they're doing it good with their crappy charging curves, and I will say the car's affordable, so you get what you get. Don't get upset. But you know, it's cool. I mean, there's a market for it. Again, is it for me? Absolutely not. But it's all good. I don't judge. And as you can see, there's a lot of important press people here waiting to see what's going to go on at Kia's stand. So we're going to head over there right now and try to get strategized so that we can get good content for y'all. We should head over.
Let's try to find a good spot.
So just stay tuned for what's to come. We just gotta wait. Bunch of important people sitting down in the front. That ain't us though. You can put the camera on me if you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President,
muted, right?
Kia America, Steve Center.
I should tweet that starting now so people should hop on it.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You know, I asked for an exciting way to make an entrance today. They told me this would be exciting, and it really was. In fact, it's the most fun I've had in a car in a very long time. In fact, I've just got some great news. The 2023 EV6 is a North American Utility Vehicle of the Year finalist. And this version of it, the all-new EV6 GT, is the quickest, most exclusive, most powerful Kia in history. And it's an EV. We officially introduced the EV6 GT at the Quail during Monterey Car Week, where it shared the lawn with a number of vehicles that's capable of out-accelerating. Although at less than $62,000, you'll pay quite a bit less for the thrill in this car.
Maybe these mics can't pick up.
EV6 GT takes the already powerful EV6 and adds larger dual motors with a total horsepower of 576. Z-rated Goodyear Eagle F1 tires, lightweight 21-inch alloy wheels, upgraded ventilated disc brakes with neon green calipers, and supple front fascia and rear aero modifications. It can rocket from 0 to 60 in only 3.4 seconds with a top speed of 161 miles per hour. We're confident EV6 GT will be a hit with tech-minded performance enthusiasts. And guess what? It's making its way to Kia showrooms as we speak. Speed and performance aren't the only things that make EV6 GT exciting. For us at Kia, it's also a thrilling symbol of where our brand stands today. EV6 GT represents the strength of our brand, our competitive attitude, our momentum, and our progress on Plan S. Kia is a brand on the move, and 2022 has brought us several milestones to celebrate. On October 21, Kia America celebrated its 30th year in business. In those 3 short decades, we sold over 10 million vehicles. The 10 millionth was an EV6, and we provided it to the new owners, Monty and Jonathan, at no charge, while also donating to several of their favorite charities. And our momentum continues. Following a record third quarter sales performance, sales of our electrified models more than doubled year over year, leading to our best ever October. Sportage Hybrid and Plug-in Hybrid led the pack with a 118% increase, while 4 other models posted double-digit sales increases led by Seltos at 37%. As proud as we are of our success at Kia, it's not enough for us unless we turn that success into meaningful change and progress, not just for us, but for the communities we're a part of, including the global community. That's the spirit behind Plan S, the long-term plan that will guide us on our path to becoming a leader in sustainability. Plan S is the motivation for our global partnership with the Ocean Cleanup, which is dedicated to both removing plastic from our oceans and stemming the flow of it from our rivers. In fact, Interceptor 007 was just deployed nearby in Los Angeles County's Bologna Creek. The 73-foot barge is expected to collect between 30 to 50 tons of trash during the annual storm season, keeping it off the nearby beaches and out of the ocean. Interceptor 007 is a part of a 2 storm season pilot project with LA County's Department of Public Works. Our role in Ocean Cleanup Partnership is to support their cleanup activities and to find new uses for the plastics that they retrieve from the ocean. Of course, another aspect of Plan S is providing exciting and affordable electrified driving choices to our customers. That's where the new 2023 Kia Niro comes in. The Niro continues to be the only vehicle in America to offer 3 electrified powertrain choices. All 3 of those variants are now available to our customers. But this is just the beginning. We're planning to introduce an EV model in all of the core segments of the U.S. automotive industry. The next will be the Kia EV9, our first all-electric SUV, which we announced at this show last year and have confirmed for production next year. Another Kia is moving forward by giving back is through our manufacturing investments in Georgia. Last month, we celebrated the groundbreaking of the Hyundai Motor Group Meta Plant America in Savannah, Georgia. The Meta Plant builds on the success of our existing facility in West Point, Georgia, adding more than 8,000 new jobs, which will be dedicated to the production of EVs and batteries. As we invest more in battery electric technology, we also recognize that not everyone is ready for an electric vehicle. and we remain committed to delivering an exceptional lineup of ICE vehicles as well. Look no further than our aggressive push toward SUV leadership. Let's start with Telluride, which has been a smash hit with our customers and is projected to have its best ever sales year. We're not resting on our laurels. We've made our most awarded vehicle even better for 2023 with design and tech enhancements, including a curved dual 12.3-inch digital display screen, standard navigation, and digital key to touch. Plus, we've added the new X-Line and X-Flow trims that our customers have loved on the Sorento and Sportage. We're not only making Telluride better, we're making more of them. We've increased Telluride production capacity 20%, up to 120,000 units in response to the overwhelming demand since its launch. Sportage is another key model getting a production boost. This year, we've seen strong growth in segment share. In 2023, we expect it to remain our volume leader. To prepare for this, we expanded production to our Georgia plant to reinforce expected year-over-year growth of more than 30%. Sorento is also growing with sales up more than 5% year-over-year as of October. More than half of our buyers choose our rugged Sorento X-Line. More than 60% are new to Kia, and overall are younger than the average in the segment. And that brings us to the new Kia Seltos, a vehicle we're here to showcase today. Since its launch nearly 3 years ago, Seltos has quickly become a hot seller with a turn rate 16% faster than other Kia models. Let's take a look at how it will maintain that momentum.
Gonna reach for the sky, hands up if you want to see me do it. Gonna reach to new heights, hands up if you want to see me do it. Gonna turn up, look at that, look at you. Hands up if you wanna move. Hands up to the roof when I count to 3. Hands up to the roof if you're PAD.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vice President, Marketing, Kia America, Russell Walker.
Good afternoon. Well, here it is, the new Kia Seltos in our new Pluton blue color, designed to catch the eyes of those who are looking for something more stylish and different. Seltos is an important vehicle for us, with a third of our buyers under age 35 and almost half of them coming to us from other brands. Thanks to successful launches of models like Seltos and our more capable X-Line and X-Pro series, Kia has made the largest gain in brand opinion among Gen Y and Gen Z buyers than any other mainstream brand during the past 4 years. It's an ideal vehicle for introducing customers to Kia, winning their loyalty and helping us build lasting relationships with them. That's why we've made a substantial investment in updating the vehicle in the areas that matter to this customer. Our research shows that Seltos customers use their vehicles more actively than owners of competitive vehicles in the segment. They take more vacation trips in their Seltos, they use it for more hauling and home projects, they more often transport friends, family, and pets, meaning all of the seats in their vehicle are more frequently occupied. They also use it for hobbies such as hunting and fishing, which means Seltos also sees a bit more off-road action than its direct competitors. In fact, nearly 80% of Seltos buyers chose the all-wheel drive version. With that in mind, we've given Seltos a more rugged yet refined appearance for the 2024 model year. On the outside, you'll notice a larger, more SUV-like Tiger Nose grille, and a sophisticated Star Map signature headlamp with available full projection LEDs. The new front bumper design gives it a stronger, more confident stance. Along the side, we see the new geometric wheel design.
We
And
missed
around the back,
Genesis.
the rear combi lamp
that's where
and
we need
center
to go.
garnish have been
We can end the
reimagined
stream off.
for 2024.
I don't know, there's 4 people
And
watching.
now, to better serve its busy, on-the-go owners, Seltos has added an available
Yeah,
power tailgate to conveniently
leave it
open and
going.
close the back
There is 4 people
with the
watching.
push of a button.
Yeah, but
On
just
the
Seltos.
inside, we redesigned Seltos with our unique customers in mind.
We'll show
More
them
so
the
than any other
Genesis
group,
is a new concept.
Seltos buyers see
I think
technology
you guys get the picture of the
as an extension of
Seltos.
themselves.
Let's go.
So we've packed the new model with the best tech we have to offer. The dash features a first-in-segment panoramic display.
What up, guys? So
that houses
we're gonna head over to the Genesis booth because they were talking about a Seltos, and we try to keep it EV over here. The Seltos, I don't think is an electric platform, but that's okay. So we're gonna head over. We've already seen these Polestars and whatnot, but Genesis released a really, really cool looking convertible coupe, super long, almost like the Rolls-Royce Speedtail, something like that. A super luxurious car, you know. Genesis has honestly been killing it. Like I said, a lot of these Japanese and Korean brands have been doing very, very, very well. Just like the Ioniq 5 or 6, or actually both, are very impressive platforms, and they were developed rather quickly versus Tesla that announces something and then it takes them 8 years to bring it to fruition. Again, not hating, but it's sort of just the nature of Tesla. But as we head over to Genesis, I'm really curious as to the pricing for this drop top coupe that I'm referring to. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's electric, I think, I hope, but who really knows? Actually, if we take a look on the right over here, Hyundai has, we'll check these cars out really quick. There is the EV6, which some people seem to be making a video with. Or sorry, not the EV6, don't kill me. The Ioniq 6 or 5, is it 5 or 6? Tell me in the comments, guys, please, if you know, because I really don't. And then there's another funky looking car over there on the right that I actually don't know much about, but I think it might be another prototype of an EV that they're going to be releasing soon. Now, let's go and find this Genesis coupe. It's somewhere, guys. I'm going to find
Should be
it.
straight ahead right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually interested in. Also, Genesis, that GV90 or GV60, I don't remember what it was, but that like coupe looking car, that's the only other EV that I've really been like, wow, I like it. And it's a Genesis. So, you know, I mean, I'm not hating against like Toyota and Honda. You know, I had a Toyota, nice car, but it's just
Toyotas
not
are
a
reliable.
Tesla. But oh, it's right there in the middle. That's that thing. It even has lights going on the side of the fender.
Oh,
Thing's
shit.
insane. This car was actually spotted out in Malibu a few days ago. It might be the same chassis, not 100% sure, but this is definitely something that we want to check out.
Look at those lights on the sides, guys.
Kind of cool. Genesis X convertible. That's cool.
Genesis X.
Look how they integrated a light into like what would be the spoiler. I'm assuming that's a brake light.
That's pretty dope.
That's different. That's impressive.
Those rims are pretty insane too.
Yeah. Now let's see again. There's prototype and then there's what actually goes into production. If this actually goes into production, it's gonna be nice, but I mean, no, I know I think it's a prototype. Yeah. I don't know if, I doubt it's the real thing. That one's real, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, the lights on the fender are really interesting. Never seen that before. That one has it as well?
I'm thinking that maybe this.
Interesting. Yeah, I know this one was just announced like a few days ago. And just, I don't know. Yeah, that's very interesting. Wow, I like it. So yeah, guys, I'd be interested in the pricing of this vehicle. I don't know if that information has been released yet, but man, the car looks super futuristic looking from the front. Again, guys, gotta take out the camera. Every time I take out the camera, you know I'm not really playing around. The lighting is terrible because of how strong the lights are in the front. But that's okay. iPhone life. Would I drive this? Maybe. Still a Genesis though. I just take a Rolls. But really cool design. Motor Trend Car of the Year is the G90. That's the G90 over there. This is
What's this called?
X or something.
yeah.
Genesis X.
Convertible X.
I don't know. We should check out what that is over there. So, like, the tub is open. Is that the same thing?
Might be.
Ooh, this is that. I think it's the same car as the other one,
It's not convertible.
but it's not convertible, and it's electric. This is actually really cool, guys. There's a lot of cool options coming out in the EV sector because right now there's really just nothing, and that's sort of why I've been stuck with my Model 3 because I want a different car, but there's nothing else that's good. Everything's pretty much overpriced.
Can you tell us a little about the car?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of information about the car. But are you videoing?
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we can stop from. Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
Okay.
It's a concept vehicle. It's a concept EV. But other than that, we really don't have any information.
Okay.
What about like pricing or anything? Or
It's a concept, so there's no pricing or specs or stats or that.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's almost matching your dress color. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So there's nothing much on this car yet. Was to be expected, but it's probably the coolest EV that I've seen today. Not necessarily the coolest car, but the coolest EV. But then again, it is just a prototype. Now we can head over there. I see Toyota has something on display. I'm assuming that's going to be fully electric too, because all these automakers are really emphasizing their transition to a more sustainable future, which is pretty cool. So I'm not exactly sure what that car is, but I do think it's electric because I don't see exhaust tips, which is kind of cool. Or is it hybrid? Or is it fuel cell? It's, there you go. I think it's
Hybrid.
a hybrid vehicle. Here you go with Toyota betting on their hybrid and hydrogen technology, which again, it's good, but it's not the future. You might as well just cut the shit and just go to electric, because that's inevitably where we're going to be headed. But I think we've pretty much checked out most of the booths here. We're going to look for the German cars, of course, but let's check out the infamous Toyota BZX4 or BZ4X or something like that, the trash of the EV sector. It might be that car or that car. I don't know if they're the same. That one actually looks okay, but this one is the one that we can check out. This one, it says prototype. I actually saw one yesterday, if this is the BZX4. I don't know. I know the charging curve sucks. I know there was a recall that the wheel was falling off. Again, that's what happens when you don't buy a Tesla. But I don't know, this one doesn't look too bad from the rear. But you can tell Toyota doesn't really care about EVs. Eventually they're gonna have to, otherwise they're gonna face bankruptcy. But it is what it is, you know? And for those who are not, I don't know where my cameraman went. Huh? I know, but I had nothing else to speak about on this. But guys, sorry, cameraman's stupid. So this is the Toyota Sequoia. For those of you who are actually sort of interested in all types of Toyotas, this car is pretty beastly. I kind of like it. Again, I'm not a fan of a lot of gas cars or trucks, but this is pretty nice. Its competitor would be that LX whatever that we saw with the red interior earlier. So if you guys are just tuning in now, once we upload the live stream, you can check it out. It's towards the beginning. But, you know, Toyota is starting to, these trucks used to be 40, 50 grand. Now this is like a $100,000 truck, Sequoia, again, because it's become more luxurious and they've added a lot more features. It's not just an SUV anymore. It's a lot more than that. I do like it though. It's the Platinum Edition. Again, it doesn't have the red interior like that LX did, but that's not a problem. I'm not hating. Again, you have a Tundra. I love the new front fascia.
This is for you Cowboys fans out there.
Yes, sir.
How about them Cowboys?
Exactly. I don't know about them Cowboys though. But these trucks are built in America, so that's pretty cool. We have another Tundra, and we're back to the Land Cruisers that we saw earlier. So that's pretty much it for the Toyotas, guys. I don't think you guys would necessarily be interested in a Sienna or the drivetrain, rather, of a Tundra with this prehistoric technology. Again, not battery powered, but we'll get there eventually one day. But we'll
you can still appreciate the physics of an ICE engine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's it for at least the South Hall, guys. If we can find another hall where there's different types of cars, of course, we'll start live streaming that too, just so you guys can really see what's going on at the LA Auto Show if you're not in LA. But thanks again for tuning into this live stream. If you guys thought we can make any improvements with audio, commentary, film we probably could get a gimbal of some sort. I know that the video was pretty shaky because cameraman's a little nervous. There's a lot of women around and he's not used to that. So that's pretty much it for this live stream. We're gonna cut it, but stay tuned. Check out our Instagram, our TikTok, all these different platforms, because we're gonna edit some nice footage and consolidate so you guys don't have to just watch through all the boring stuff, which there's not that much boring stuff. It's very entertaining video, guys, come on now. But be sure to leave us some feedback, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. We might go live again in a little bit.